You ever have one of those mornings where the universe just decides you're the main character? Yeah, that was me. The day Karen from the HOA showed up with her fake smile and that clipboard she probably sleeps with. I was halfway through fixing my porch light when she stomped up like she owned the pavement, voice already tight, telling me I couldn't just keep ignoring community rules. I told her straight, Karen, this isn't your community, it's private property, and you should have seen how fast her grin dropped. She tossed back, private? You think that means something to me? I'll call the police right now. I shrugged and told her, go ahead, because honestly, I was almost looking forward to it. So she pulls out her phone, puts on her best damsel in distress voice, and starts telling 911 there's a dangerous man refusing to obey HOA orders, claiming I was being aggressive and wouldn't let her inspect my home. Thing is, what Karen didn't know, what nobody ever expects, is that the 911 dispatcher on the other end just happened to be my wife, Officer Mia Lane, pulling her shift that morning. That's right, Karen called the cops on a cop's house. Couple minutes later, sirens echoed down the street, and Karen's already smoothing her blouse, giving me this smug little look like she's about to win some lifetime HOA achievement award. The police cruiser rolls up, 2 officers step out, and the female officer, the one with that subtle, I know exactly what's happening here smile, is Mia. Karen doesn't notice, just launches into her performance. Thank God you're here. He's trespassing, refusing to comply, and Mia just shuts it down, calm as a summer lake. Ma'am, this is his house. Karen freezes. No, the HOA says, and Mia doesn't blink, just tells her the deed's in my name. She's staring at the database right now. You could see Karen's world start to crack. She fumbles through her folder, waving around papers that look like she'd run them off at Kinko's. Big HOA logos stretched blurry across the top. Mia barely glances at them and says, these are fake. Karen opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. That's when the other officer speaks up, raising an eyebrow. Ma'am, did you just file a false police report? And Karen's color drains like someone yanked the cord on her confidence. Mia folds her arms and goes for the knockout. You said he was dangerous. You said he threatened you. But there's porch camera footage showing the opposite. Karen starts to wobble, backing away just a hair, then tries to play the victim. This is harassment. I know my rights. Mia just stares at her. You do? Then you know lying to emergency services is a federal offense. Karen gets that desperate glint. You can't talk to me like that. I'm on the HOA board. I couldn't help it. I laughed. You're the HOA, Karen, not the FBI. She spins to the other cop, begging for backup, but he just tells her, ma'am, the only thing illegal here is your behavior. Mia pulls out a little device from her vest. You've called 911 7 times this month. Every report's been false. Karen stammers about real emergencies, but nobody's buying it, least of all Mia, who finally tells her, we're done here. Leave the property. Suddenly, Karen's begging, tone flipping from bossy to desperate. Wait, let's talk. But Mia's having none of it, says, this isn't about order, it's about control. And you've gone too far. Right when I thought it was over. Karen's phone buzzes, her so-called security team. I swear, even the wind held its breath as a black SUV rolls up, all tinted windows and attitude. 2 guys in cheap uniforms pile out, trying to look official with plastic badges and radios that don't even have earpieces. Karen points. That's him. That's the violator. One guy barks, sir, vacate the property. Mia steps forward, badge shining. Officer Lane, County Police. You want to repeat that? Those 2 freeze, badges or not. They know they're in over their heads. Karen's voice cracks. Arrest him. You have authority. Mia crosses her arms. Under what law? The shorter guy twitches toward his belt. Taser, not gun. But still, so Mia's voice turns to ice. Hands where I can see them. You could see the bluff drain out of them. We're just private contractors, they mutter. Mia repeats. Private? Not law enforcement. Impersonating an officer is a crime. Karen panics. They're just volunteers. Mia's done playing. Tells her. You called 911 under false claims. Brought fake officers. Do you know how bad this looks? Karen's hands are shaking, clipboard dangling like a busted shield. The other cop steps in. We need everyone's IDs. Karen backs away, her righteous leader, act deflating fast. But then comes the twist no one saw coming. Mia starts making calls, pulling rank, turns out. She's not just an officer. She's leading a county-wide investigation into fake HOA scams. Karen's face goes blank as Mia tells her, "You're part of an impersonation case." Karen's gasping. "They told me they were official. They said the county approved them." I just look at her and say, "Karen, you printed fake eviction papers and brought fake cops. That's not order. That's fraud." And then Karen slips up, muttering about people like him cheating the system. It hits me. This was never about rules. It was about something uglier. Even as backup cruisers roll in, neighbors peeking through blinds, cameras rolling, Mia reads off the real kicker. There's a shell HOA company, registered to an old county building, run by a retired police captain, someone who knows how to fake paperwork and hide tracks. Karen's knees buckle, but Mia just says, "You were used. You were their mouthpiece. You scared people for them." The whole street's buzzing, officers cuffing. The fake security guys, Karen getting led to the patrol car, neighbors recording every second. But right then, Mia's phone pings. It's a message: "Stop investigating. You don't know who you're dealing with." Just a clean, cold threat, no number, no ID. I felt it too, the sense that this was bigger than just one power-hungry neighbor. Before we can even process it, two figures in hoodies bolt from behind my fence. Cops give chase. One gets tackled, the other vanishes into the woods. Turns out, the guy caught has a scar under his eye and a county inspection badge. Karen sees him and just about collapses. "That's the one who told me I had authority." The man sneers, "You talk too much, Karen. Half this town pays us before they pay taxes. You can't stop it." Mia's not fazed. "We'll see about that." Right then, his phone buzzes, "Clean up now." Seconds later, a white van barrels down the street, swerves, and disappears. They're destroying evidence. That night, Mia's glued to her laptop, blue light flickering, piecing together accounts, transfers, dead ends. Hours pass, tension thicker than concrete. Finally, she finds it. A bank transfer straight to Captain Russell Haynes, the mastermind. Next morning, the task force rolls out, news vans swarm, officers hauling boxes, and Haynes himself out in cuffs. Karen sits in the back of a squad car, smaller than ever. When it's over, Mia walks back through the sunrise, tells me, "It's done." I ask, "You sure?" She nods, "Yeah." This time, the system worked. We stood there, sun rising over the same street where it all began with a knock at the door. Karen's words still echo. "I just wanted control." Mia shakes her head. "That's how it always starts. People trying to control what was never theirs." I slip my arm around her. "You did good, Lieutenant." She smiles, tired but proud. "No, we did good. You held the line." As the last cruiser drives off, she looks back at our house. Voice quiet but fierce. No one tells a family where they can live. Not here. Not ever. And as that last siren fades, justice, real justice, finally landed on our street. So, let me ask you, where do you draw the line when power runs wild in your neighborhood? Drop your take below. Ever fought back against a bully in a suit? Let's hear your story, because sometimes justice starts with just holding your ground.